Season 2 of Citadel, Amazon Prime Video's spy thriller starring Richard Madden and Priyanka Chopra Jonas will be released on May 6th, so let's break down everything that happened in Season 1. Before full recap, let me just mention that Citadel is an independent global spy agency, loyal to no nation and answering to no government, with one single mission: to protect all of humanity. Their enemy is Manticore, a powerful syndicate manipulating the world from the shadows, built by the wealthiest and most dangerous families on Earth. The show opens on a train through the Italian Alps, where Nadia is on a mission to intercept a man carrying uranium, guided by her handler Bernard Orlik. Mason shows up unannounced, and the two fight their way through a train full of Manticore operatives. But just as they are nearly out, their target pulls a grenade and blows the entire train off the tracks. Mason wakes up in a hospital in Italy with complete amnesia and is told that his name is Kyle Conroy. 8 years later, he is living a quiet life in Wyoming until a DNA test triggers an alert in Bernard's system. Bernard tracks him down, reveals the truth about his identity, and tells him that Manticore is making its boldest move yet. They are after the Citadel X case, a briefcase containing vials of every agent's wiped memories and nuclear codes. Mason was not the only survivor of the train explosion. Nadia crawled out of the burning wreckage alive and has spent 8 years in hiding with her own false identity. In the current time, while working with Bernard, Mason retrieves the Citadel X case. Unfortunately, during a car chase, his vial is shattered. After discovering that Nadia is alive, he contacts her and is able to help her regain her memory through a serum in the case. All while Dahlia Archer, Manticore's cold and calculating figurehead, is closing in fast and already has Bernard in her captivity. With Bernard captured and being tortured by Dahlia for access to Citadel's uranium tracking AI system, Mason and Nadia pick up distress signals from the X case belonging to another surviving agent, Carter Spence, who has been captured and tortured by Manticore in Morocco. They travel there to rescue him, but along the way a local crime boss plants serious doubt in Mason's mind, telling him he believes Nadia was the mole who sold Citadel out. When Mason confronts her, she denies it. The episode ends with its biggest twist yet. Bernard reveals to Anders Cilia, one of Manticore's twin assassins, that the woman Anders once loved is still alive. That woman turns out to be Abby Conroy, Mason's own wife. She was a Citadel agent too, and her memories wiped just like his. In Morocco, Kyle and Nadia infiltrate a Manticore black site to rescue Carter. After a brief but intense skirmish, they reach his cell only to find a traumatized prisoner. Instead of gratitude, Carter meets Mason with resentment, seemingly blaming him for his of incarceration. At the end of the episode, it is revealed that he is talking about Nadia. The narrative shifts back a decade to Paris, where a blossoming romance develops between Mason and Nadia. During this time, Nadia introduces a new recruit to the team, Celeste. It is revealed that Celeste is a skilled operative tasked with infiltrating the inner circle of Anders Cilia, a notorious Manticore weapons dealer. Mason serves as Celeste's handler as she attempts to recover the device called Oz Key, which is capable of hijacking global nuclear systems. The mission ends in chaos as the Oz Key is lost. Consumed by suspicion and convinced that Celeste is a mole, Mason makes a tactical decision where he manipulates the situation to have her memories forcibly wiped via a backstop, effectively erasing her identity. The truth regarding Nadia's disappearance after failed mission to recover Oz Key finally emerges, and it is rooted in protection rather than betrayal. Upon discovering she was pregnant with Mason's child, Nadia fled to Valencia to give birth in secret. To ensure the infant's safety, she left her daughter Asha in the care of her own father before returning to Citadel. It is also revealed that after extracting Celeste, Nadia took the Oz Key and chose to destroy it. Believing that no organization, even Citadel, should possess the power to control global nuclear arsenals, she neutralized the device. In the current timeline, the stakes become personal when Manticore kidnaps Asha. Dahlia issues a brutal ultimatum. Mason and Nadia must board a Russian nuclear submarine in the Pacific to retrieve 5 missile cores to save their daughter. Following a harrowing mission to recover 5 nuclear cores from a Russian submarine, the team arrives in Valencia for a high-stakes exchange. As the situation spirals, Carter fires a precision sniper shot to neutralize the man holding Asha hostage, allowing Mason to catch his daughter in a desperate, life-saving save. Retreating to the ruins of Citadel HQ, Carter injects Mason with a backup vial of his original memories. Everything comes flooding back and the truth is devastating. Mason was the mole. Years prior, when Nadia went missing, a desperate Mason turned to his estranged mother for help, who is no other than ruthless Dahlia Archer. Dahlia manipulated Mason, convincing him that Citadel had covered up a botched airstrike that killed his father. Seeking justice, Mason handed her Citadel's most classified files, unknowingly giving her the roadmap to hunt and execute every agent in the agency. The season reaches its chilling climax when Abby asks Mason if he remembers everything, and he looks her in the eye and lies, telling her he does not know, while the audience is already fully aware that he remembers every single thing. On the other front, failing to secure the cores but always one step ahead, Dahlia Archer incinerates her own home and fakes her death, retreating into the shadows.
Like, share, and subscribe for more reviews.